my fellow freedom builders, and welcome back to the channel and to a video that is a quick update about our 5 different portfolios that we have currently running in the channel. These are based on the webinars we made in December 2023, and they are the first 3 of them a combination of our scores over here, the value, quality and momentum score. So we have a quality momentum where we are looking for, obviously, both quality and momentum being good. Then we have the value momentum, which is high momentum, but actually very low value. So that is the inverse value we are looking for here. And then we have the value quality, both looking for high value and high quality. Then we have the TPI Plus portfolio, where we are combining our TPI indicator with our quality score. And these 4 are 100% automated strategies. If you are a paying member for MyStockScanner, you should have received an email today with a spreadsheet where all the stock picks of this month that are coming out of the algorithm is chosen for you, and you can put in how large your portfolio is and what percentage you will allocate to each of the strategy, and then it shows you how much you should buy of each and every stock. We hope that is helpful, and within about a month or so it will be available as a feature on the website, but for now, for you paying members out there, it is in a spreadsheet. If you haven't found it, look in your different spam filters or whatever in your mailbox. The last strategy is the stock of the day, which is the one that I am currently running, where I have my stock of the day videos, and the stocks that I choose here I put into the portfolio. I will make a video about when to sell. I've had some requests for that because I have only been mentioning why I'm buying, so I will make a video one of the coming days about why I sell them. All right, let's have a look at them. Quality momentum. In here, looking at performance, we can see that this one has done about 1% in January. Not insanely high, but still 1%. And the market, S&P 500, is up 1.6%. We can see that since it is lower with a bit higher volatility, it hurts our Sharp and Sortino. But we can't really use them for anything right now. We will need several months or maybe a half a year or a year because these before these really starts to make sense. 2.27% in max drawdown. That is the first one. The next one, where we're going for inverse value and then high momentum. This one has done 2.91% this month, which is actually, it's almost twice as much as the market. Sharp and Sortino is great. Volatility is higher than the market, and we also have a max drawdown higher than the market. Now, what we are trying with these strategies is to make them a bit less correlated on the drawdown side, meaning that, I know this is only for a month, but let's say that we have a strategy with a drawdown in the beginning and almost no drawdown in the end. Then we are trying to combine that with strategies that have no drawdowns in the beginning and higher drawdowns in the end, so that we could spread out the volatility on different strategies and therefore making our overall portfolio a bit less volatile. Third strategy of these, where we're combining the stock scores, is a value quality. And in here we can see that we have 0.16%, and that actually makes sense because going into this year, we had a very strong stock market up towards New Year and also in the beginning of January, where all investors, basically all the markets, were assuming that the Fed were going to lower the rate 6, 7, 8 times here in 2024. Now, investors have realized that the US economy is quite strong and Fed might only lower the interest rate 2 or 3 times, but the value and the quality was actually the least favorable thing going into this year, because simply that investors wanted the opposite. They didn't necessarily want high value and high quality, simply because they just wanted things that were gaining when interest rates would drop. Now that interest rates aren't dropping quite as much, well, then value and quality might come into favor again. At least we can see here from at least the 23rd of January here and onwards, it has actually done fairly well. All right. Then we have the TPI Plus, where we are combining a technical analysis tool here, the TPI indicator that we have developed ourselves, with the quality score, and in here we have 3.23%. That is the highest of the automated strategies. A lot higher, actually quite twice as high as S&P 500. Sharp and Sortino is great. However, volatility is still a bit higher than the market. The last of the portfolio is the one that I am running a bit more subjectively. Stock of the day here, and for January at least, that has been the best of the portfolios. You can see here, total return, well, I should say this is not only for January, to be fair, 8.02%, but that is because we started back in the 8th of December here, with the market going up massively in the beginning. We were not as much invested, but we reached about 100% invested here on the 20th of December, and then I started to sell out some stocks in the middle of January. So right now we are only about 37% invested, but 8.2% compared to the market's 5.35 since the beginning of December. Some lower volatility actually, which makes sense because we are not 100% invested. Max drawdown 1.38%, so that is a promising result so far. A couple of the stocks are getting beaten down a bit. There is the Swedish Munters Group that is down 5% or something today, so that of course will drag the results a bit down. I am looking at a couple of stocks that might be entered into the portfolio soon. Alright, that's all for now. As I mentioned, if you are a paying member, you have received an email today with a lot of help on constructing the portfolio from these different strategies. And yes, I will get back to you shortly with a new video. Until then, take care of yourself and your money out there. Talk to you soon. Bye.